to know better. So cry, baby, cry, 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 cry. Make your mother sigh. She's old enough.
We good? He said turn around. Oh, how's everybody out there in what we on Twitch? How's everybody out there in Twitch land? Hey, that Venmo is active. Don't forget about that there. I want to thank everybody for coming out to LeapnLizard tonight, especially Glenn and Jen for booking me. I said, hey, what this detention? Y'all sitting there chattering and shit? I feel like a substitute teacher. You can't piss. You got to piss outside now. I'm on stage. You got to piss outside now. Like, again, my name is Chris Hopkins. I'm a comedian. I've been doing most of my traveling in Texas, but I'm going to be honest with y'all. I talk a lot of shit about Columbus, but it's the truth. I tell people that I'm from Columbus, Ohio, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and America's opioid epidemic. Come for the college football, stay for the heroin. Y'all might have seen us on ESPN and Drug Wars and shit. Probably not too much other than that. Columbus is kind of crazy, man. Interracial dating is a big thing. Interracial dating is big everywhere, but it was a big thing in Columbus a long time ago, and I'm going to explain where I'm going with this. See, the mixed kids are growing up, and it's confusing the fuck out of the police. Back in the 1980s, all the police mugshots looked like J.J. Walker from Good Times. And now they look like Drake. It's confusing the fuck out of the police. Cops is like he had nappy blonde hair, blue eyes, big lips, and freckles. And he ran that away. Police sketch artists is confused. They like, we can draw black dudes. We can draw white dudes, but we can't draw them at the same damn time. Columbus or Ohio is infamous for our strip clubs, our raggedy-ass strip clubs. Yeah, hey, y'all remember Stormy Daniels? Y'all heard of that bitch. She got arrested here for doing Stormy Daniels shit. They also had the one strip club that got busted for taking the EBT card in exchange for heroin and lap dances. That's disappointing as hell. Y'all seen that in Dayton? That's disappointing, but the most disappointing thing was I didn't have no money on my food stamp card, or I would have definitely been there taking part in that. But this is, what I'm about to tell y'all, this is really true. This was at Sirens, the same spot that Stormy Daniels got arrested at. They had a pregnant bikini contest, and they advertised this shit on the Blitz, on 99.7 The Blitz. You had to be at least 6 months along, showing visibly pregnant, and like the prizes was like a year supply of formula, diapers, like $500. That's the official prenatal care program of the state of Ohio now. That's how raggedy it is in here. Now, when I left Ohio, man, I don't know what the hell happened. Y'all let Marky Mark buy the whole fucking west side. It used to be Franklin. It used to be Franklinton. I mean, the bottoms. Now this shit is Franklinton. Y'all let the third worst rapper in history buy the whole west side. Except for Sullivan. Except for Sullivan. He bought all the Broad Street. It's like he wants Sullivan. He's like, shit. Sullivan looked like Grand Theft Auto, Ohio, man. That shit looks like, it ain't nothing but police tape from the river downtown all the way to the casino. That shit is terrible. As a matter of fact, I moved back in with my dad when I came back, and I was staying at the corner. I'm kind of near Demerson Sullivan. So I went up to the corner, and this is no lie. At the corner of Demerson Sullivan, there was this billboard, and it had this guy up there, and it said, Shane, I overdosed 9 times in 5 days. Shane was a persistent motherfucker, wasn't he? Shane knew where to get it, too. And then you got to think, these drug dealers ain't shit, man. Somebody went in there like, Shane, we heard you died. He was like, I did. What y'all got for sale? And somebody fucking sold Shane some more drugs. That's what the fuck is wrong with Columbus. Okay. Anybody else ever get invited to something that sounds like it would be completely innocent but turns out to be some ghetto fabulous shit? Long story short, I tried to do something innocent, just get a little bit of weed on a Saturday morning, but I got trapped into going to one of them Little League football games. And I thought, as a Little League football game, what could be the most harm that can happen? Man, I went to one of them Little League football games on the west side, man. I pulled up, and as soon as I got out the car, the parking lot smelled like Jamaica. They was barbecuing, shooting dice. I seen Sexy Red doing her thing. I'm like, oh, shit. So then I'm starting to walk by, and the early games, they got the real little kids playing. So they had the peewees, the 6 and 7-year-olds playing, and I'm seeing the coaches get them all gathered, and they're getting ready to play, and the coach gets the kids gathered up. He said, you little motherfuckers ready to go out there and knock a nigga shit loose? I'm like, damn, it's a 7-year-old. So I'm like, man, let me just get my fucking weed and get out of here before they start shooting. So I find my weed dude, and he's back, and I'm like, hey, man, can I get this and get the hell out of here? Because I think it's going to be some problems. He's like, you not going to stay and watch the game? It's like, no. He's like, why not? And then just then, what I thought was a kid, because he was 6'2" with like razor bumps, and I think he drove there, but he had a uniform on like the other kids. It was like, who the hell is that? And he said, that's Little Pit Bull. I said, Little Pit Bull? He said, yeah, Big Pit Bull over there. And they showed the dude, he was 6'6", and he had on orange jumpsuit and chains, and he was surrounded by sheriffs. I was like, what did Big Pit Bull do? It's like, you don't even really want to know. But they let him get out every Saturday to watch his son. Y'all ever go watch Little League football? And most of the kids are in it just for the hot dog. But there's always that one fucking kid that's got like CTE at age 6 that's just going around giving concussions. In football, they got a thing called, if you ever played football, and this might have been why you stopped playing football, they got a thing called the snot bubble. When somebody hits you so hard, you get a bubble of snot that'll pop out your nose. Little Pitbull Jr. was running around giving them little kids brain damage and snot bubbles. So I was getting real nervous. I'm like, look, can I get my weed and go? And he's like, just chill out, man. You want to watch the game? I'm like, no, I don't. I'm nervous. So then he's like, you got to see little JJ. I'm like, I don't want to see little JJ. I done seen Big Bull, Little Bit Bull. Get me the fuck out of the west side. Just then, this super skinny black kid starts walking out on the field like Slowpoke Rodriguez. It's like, oh, Big Pit Bull gonna kill him. Like, there go little JJ right there. And he walks into the, man, I swear this kid, man, he might have had a blunt under his helmet. Ain't no drug test in Little League football, but I think they need to start over in this league. They need to let them little boys piss in a cup. So anyway, I'm like real nervous. I'm like, just please let me get out of here. And I see him give the ball to this slow little JJ dude. I'm like, oh my God, this little special needs kid is finna meet his maker. Because here come Little Pit Bull like running at him. And then he's like, I don't know what happened. It looked like the Matrix. Little JJ took a step and took off down the sideline like Forrest Gump, scored a touchdown. Did this shit 3 more times. I'm like, okay, cool. I was like, can I get my fucking weed and go? And he's like, you got to wait till after the game because we hide the weed in little JJ's shoulder pads because can't nobody catch him, even the police. That's why I don't fuck around on the west side of Columbus no damn more because it's ghetto. Hey, Columbus, I got a question for y'all. Who the fuck is giving Somalians driver's licenses? Just me? Just me. Hey, that shit is either the Kia boys where they're fucking stealing cars or some 5'2" chick in a hijab in a Kia fucking minivan with 26 kids in there. I just observe shit. I just trying to see what's going on. Hey, yo.
5 doors down on a Saturday.
Hey. Thank you. Give it up to the Leaping Lizard. Hey, I went in the bathroom. This motherfucker got a bidet. Hey, you got to watch, man. I don't trust these freaky motherfuckers. Somebody just get drunk and just be shooting water up their ass. Y'all water bill gonna be outrageous. Oh. So, clear it up. I've done most of my comedy in Texas. I was born and raised in Columbus, and I left Ohio. And oh yeah, Texas is coming, baby. Dallas, Fort Worth. We getting there. Oh yeah, we getting there. But I started my comedy career in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and that was when I first got a taste of the South. Cause I'm a Yankee boy. You know, I try to lie. I'm a counterfeit Confederate like Kid Rock. I say I'm a Southerner. I act like a Southerner. But he from, no, hell no. Go on and enjoy yourself. Are y'all betting you got money on the game? Oh, shit. Well, hey, she a shark. She gonna, she already got all your money. She don't need to. she already has your money. So I started off in Chattanooga, and I was down there, and I was going to buy some weed, as you'll see, that's a recurring theme. And I was in the scary part of Chattanooga, and I didn't know the city, and I went to the gas station, man, and it looked sketchy. But I smelled this amazing aroma. I saw these people coming out with this boxes of chicken. And I looked at the gas station, I'm like, who the fuck would eat out of here? I seen gang members, gang graffiti, drug users, drug dealers, and I'm just behind the counter serving the chicken. Oh, yeah. So I get the chicken, man, and it is the best chicken I've ever had in my life. So now I got a rating system for restaurants in the South. The closer the building is to condemn, the better the food. Man, I went in this spot to serve ribs, man. A cockroach came out in a hazmat suit with his antenna braided backwards, was licking his fingers. He's like, hey, man, it's nasty as hell in there, but the rib tips is fire. So after Chattanooga, I went down to Atlanta because I heard they had a shortage of black folks trying to break into show business, so I thought I'd go down there and help them out. See, y'all got that. Too many motherfuckers is slow. Thank y'all. Hey, Atlanta got a lot of rappers, man. I felt like I was the only black man for like a 200-mile radius who didn't have a mixtape for sale for $5 in the parking lot. Because my mixtape was only $4.50. Atlanta crazy. She's not in office now, but when I was there, they had a mayor. Her name was Keisha Bottoms. Don't that just sound like Atlanta? Because Keisha going to get the black vote. Bottoms going to get the gay vote. How you going to lose? That shit is a shoe-in. Yeah, so after Atlanta, I made my way to Fort Worth, Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. And really where I was staying at, I spent most of my time in Irving, Texas. Which is cool, but I got pulled over by Irving police, and they made me feel a certain type of way. I kind of felt disrespected by the way Irving police treated me. And I explained, I was on the way to go do an open mic just like this, going to get my, work on my comedy game. I had me a little bit of weed on my lap, and I got pulled over, and they was like, Mr. Hopkins, we smell cannabis in the car. So they took the little weed out, stomped it on the ground and got my ID, and it was like, oh, okay, Christopher. I was like, go ahead and stand over there while we search the car. I said, what do you do for a living? I said, well, I'm trying to break into stand-up comedy. And it was like, really? I said, say something funny. I was like, are you going to take me to jail and impound the car? Or no, they was like, that is funny. Stand the fuck over there. So I go stand over there while they're, searching the car, and then they came back, and it was like, everything seems pretty good to go. Mr. Hopkins, here's your license, and you're free to go. Just make sure you obey the traffic signals, and please don't, smoke while you're driving. And I was like, that's it? It's like, yeah, you free to go. It's like, you're not going to beat my ass or tase me or shoot me or nothing. It's like, nah, you look harmless. You look like one of them niggas that watch Fox News. Go and get out our way. I felt disrespected as hell. I told you, these Dallas comics, y'all better sell me a pistol or cocaine or something so they take me serious out here. I felt terrible, man. So, yeah, I just came out of a long-term relationship. I was dating a white girl. She said she broke up with me because I was a bigger white girl than she was. She said Taylor Swift was my spirit animal. Which is bullshit because I feel like I'm more of a Kesha. I put out and I can do that thing she like with my tongue. But dating is kind of hard. That's why I kind of leave it alone. Shit, what else am I fucking? Oh, yeah, we just lost O.J. Simpson. Say, nobody ever claps at that shit. Motherfuckers is glad O.J. gone. But no matter how you feel about O.J., this is a crazy fact. This is true about O.J. Simpson. The original Terminator movie, the director James Cameron originally wanted O.J. Simpson as the Terminator, but he felt that O.J. wouldn't work because people wouldn't believe O.J. was a killer. You put O.J. Simpson in that movie, that should be 15 minutes fucking long. He'd had them people dead. He wouldn't even have to turn on none of that Terminator shit. It would have been no computer shit. He'd have just been regular O.J. just running around killing people. He wouldn't have turned on the Terminator shit till he had to find some dope or a fucking strip club or some shit. That's when he would have turned the computer shit on. Oh shit! I'm gonna get y'all a little bit more. Hey, we got any sports fans in here tonight? Any sports fans? Baseball? Okay, I ain't got no baseball material. Y'all watch the Super Bowl? Taylor Swift version? Okay, yeah. Somebody scream. Y'all like Patrick Mahomes? See, it always nobody. I tell this joke everywhere. Nobody likes Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes looked like he would say the N-word if he wasn't 52% N-word. He looked like Cinnamon Toby Keith, don't he? Just a little bit, don't he? And Travis Kelce, everybody, it's y'all in Ohio, everybody knows like 5 motherfuckers like Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce is every white dude in Ohio whose parents got the cable package with BET in middle school. This motherfucker is Napoleon Dynamite's brother like a motherfucker. Kelce, shut the fuck up. So I'm going to get out of here. Before I get out of here, I'm going to talk a little bit. Oh, no, wait a minute. I ain't even got to Texas yet. Like I said, I do a lot of comedy. And it's my kind of adopted home now. And no matter what they might tell you, Joe Rogan is taking over Texas. Like, that motherfucker is the unofficial governor of Texas. But people gave Joe Rogan shit a few months ago because they went back like 500 podcasts ago and saw that Joe Rogan said the N-word. And they started protesting. But anybody with a fucking brain know Joe Rogan and said the fucking N-word before? You know Joe Rogan, he's from Boston, first off. And Joe Rogan fucking takes martial arts. You know why Joe Rogan takes martial arts? Because he got his ass whooped by niggas. He's like, and even think about this shit. If your son came home and he was all beat up and bloodied and like he got robbed, they took his little lunch money, and like, what happened, Timmy? It's like, I got beat up and robbed by 4 niggas. It'd be like, now, Timmy, you got robbed by 4 African Americans. No, you'd be like, where them niggas at? Just like a nigga would. White people get scared when I say that shit. Y'all get nervous. Like, HR is here, but like, am I going to get in trouble if I laugh at that? White dudes can't say shit no more. Like, it be unemployed dudes be like, well, I can't say that because HR might come. Like, you ain't even got a fucking job. It's bad when unemployed white dudes is scared. So I'm going to get out of here, but I'm going to talk shit about my kids before. Like I said, I've got biracial kids, and it's cool. It's cool most of the time, but they play the fence too much because they too woke. Like my oldest daughter, she called me and she said, I feel guilty. And I said, why? What's wrong? She said, I ate at a Cracker Barrel during Black History Month. And I'm like, it's cool. It's like, you only half black. You just don't say shit after the 14th, and it's cool. But she's a nerd, and I think she got it from me. I kind of passed it down. She's into that nerdy shit. Anybody here familiar with Dungeons and Dragons? Y'all know about Yeah. Well, my daughter's in Tennessee. She said she was going to Alabama to play Dungeons and Dragons. I said, there's some whole different Wizards and Dragons you might need to be on the watch out for down there. You might need to invoke the spell of civil rights. Make a save and throw against police dogs. But I'm going to end with this. I made the mistake. Oh, wait. No, well, I'm going to end with something else. I'm going to almost end with this. I made the mistake of going shopping, and we went candle shopping because she was getting shit for her house. And we went to a place called World Market in Chattanooga, and she's showing me the candles, and she's like, this candle here smells like lavender. I'm like, that's cool. She's like, this one here is called Thunderstorm. If I light it, it smells like fresh rain. I'm like, that's cool, too. She says, this one here is called Apple Pie. If I light it, it smells like a pie is baking in the oven. I said, all that shit is cool. It's like, but how come ain't no candles that smell like the other side of the family? She's like, what you talking about? I said, how come ain't no Newport and Hennessy scented candles? Or a candle that smell like 6 pit bulls tied up in the backyard? Or a candle that smell like a velvet painting of Martin Luther King at your grandmama's house hanging up in the den? Hey, man, I'm a broke, starving comic touring, man, so I made these candles, and they're selling, man. I'm hustling these candles, and I'm getting some money off of them. But the next line of candles I got coming out is going to kill them, man. I got a candle coming out that smell like probation. I got another candle coming out that smell like child support. And my best creation yet, I got a candle coming out that smell like let me hold $5. Now, if you want to know what that smell like, I'm going to be right over there when I come off stage. Now, normally, that's where I end it, but I got a bonus joke for y'all. Now, I'm back in Ohio. We got any NASCAR fans in the house? Okay, see, NASCAR dying out. I got bad news for you. NASCAR going to look like the NBA in 3 years. You need to go ahead and come to peace with it. It's changing because you got black car owners, black car drivers. It's going to be like this. And the number 40 Old English car is in the lead, followed by the 5 on the Swisher Sweep. Coming up on the outside is the E&J car, and the Hennessy car has just been pulled over for bad tags. Billy Bob Copenhagen won the race 3 hours ago, but they still barbecuing, doing electric slide, listening to Earth, Wind, and Fire on the infield. We're going to go ahead and sign off. My name is Chris Hopkins. That's been my time. Thank you.